much for joining stream. I hope everyone's day's been pretty good so far. Ally Heart, I apologize for startling you with the music starting for the starting soon screen. My bad, my apologies. And hello, MC Saya? Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure how to say your username, but welcome. So today I'm gonna be continuing working on the animatic that I was kind of in and out in between finishing some stuff up yesterday. I say finishing stuff up yesterday. I finished one background, a single background yesterday, unfortunately, but that's okay. Hello, Spirit Berry, welcome. From Alihar, it's okay. You just forgot you opened the stream. You know what? That's entirely fair. At least it wasn't like, I don't know, some deep fried, like bass boosted music or something. Imagine you're just like on someone's stream and it starts at just like, I don't know. You know that one meme where it was those guys banging on that door in the dorm where it's like, I hear your heartbeat to the beat of your drum, bam, bam. At least it wasn't that, you know? But, so I'm going to be working on the same animatic. I did do a little grinding off stream. Basically, just doing some of these preliminary backgrounds for this first part here. Because the first one did take me, like, all of last stream, unfortunately. But that's okay. So finishing up most of those backgrounds. And then actually getting to doing some of the second half, planning out the second half of this. So, from Alihar, boss music suddenly starts playing out of nowhere. Dude, yeah. The Castlevania theme just like starts playing. That would be funny. I mean, speaking of boss music, that's literally my alarm that I wake up to every single day, and dismiss every single day. Is I have for my phone I have like a crusade theme, which is what it's called, and it's hilarious because I'll just like wake up to literal boss music every day. It's wonderful. From LA Heart, I did see the comic collab. It was awesome. That was really cool. Oh, also, why were they so sad? You know what? Sometimes people be sad. Ooh, plants. Yes, plants. Plants and sadness. That seems pretty legit, right? Just plants and sadness. You got the little froggers up for stream today as well. And speaking of streams, so for hitting 1K on YouTube, I wanted to do a fun celebratory stream. I'm just not sure what day I should do it, cause I've been really considering either like doing it on Tuesday or sometime this weekend, because I feel like it would be really fun to do like a Gartic phone stream kind of first half, and then second half see if I can get like as close to 1,000 of these little guys I can before stream crashes, you know? That's kind of the plans. I just don't know what day to do that on. So, if anyone in chat has any input, please let me know. With that being said, I'm actually, since these backgrounds are already finished, these are like the only major backgrounds that are actually in this entire thing, because the second half is in like a void area pretty much. So I'm gonna be actually working on doing some character line art. From Alihar, you could do it just not Friday or Monday since you won't be able to join those days. That's fair. Totally cool with any day. Sounds good. thinking, maybe, uh, Saturday or Sunday, just because it's the weekend and that would be fun. One thing I do have to do, however, is fix this little first part, because I need to plan out where she's gonna be going at. The backgrounds are gorgeous. Thank you, thank you. I mean, I literally spent like 2 hours on the line art alone for this first one, so I hope they at least look somewhat good. But how has your day been, Ally Heart, or anybody else? Like Spiritberry, how has your day been? I hope they've been well, but has anybody been up to anything fun recently, or in the last few days? Because I recently, something fun that I did is I went on a walk to go see the sunset, which I've been doing pretty regularly recently. And what was awesome is there's this guy out there with like the cutest dog ever. Normally I'm not a dog person, but man, that was such a cute puppy. He was adorable. That was a fun, nice thing that happened today. That, and apparently Build-A-Bear, if anyone knows what Build-A-Bear is, it's basically, I mean, I think most people know what Build-A-Bear is, but if you don't, it's basically a company where you go in and buy stuffed animals and you get to stuff them yourself, pretty much. And apparently they had Nightmare Before Christmas stuff come out. And my, like, last stream I was talking about, my mom absolutely loved Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. She was there during opening in order to get some, I think it was a Zero plush. I don't know, that was really silly of her, and I'm glad she got the plush. From Ally Heart, you're so proud of your 6th graders. It's one of your hardest classes, but they're working on doing better and earning recess. Yeah, let's go. You're happy to give them a good report. Nice. We love kids improving and being diligent. Honestly, I find it really funny that in schools, like, the number one way that you discipline kids is getting rid of their recess, which I'm never, like, totally on board with, because, I don't know, to me, I feel like that's, like, a necessity for kids, is to have that break time. But I can totally get why it's a discipline. Hello, Dragon Paint, welcome! One more here. Alrighty. Hello, Kitty Cat. My Kitty Cat has joined me. Y'all probably can't see her, but unfortunately, or more like fortunately, she is here and chilling. Usually take recess. Usually take away their extra recess, not their lunch one. You guys have an extra recess? Dude, I wish I had an extra recess. That would have been nice. That's how your school does it? Yeah, no, my school was like, yeah, if you do something wrong, you're not allowed to go outside at all. Like, even during our lunch period, at some points in time, they would let us eat outside. They were like, "No, if you're bad, you can't even eat outside," which was the worst. I mean, that school was very academically focused and made great students, but oh boy, did they have some very harsh punishments for people. I still find it crazy that that school had like the normal like American school grade point system is like um 90 above you get an A, 80 above you get a B or something. It was like you had to get like a 96 and above for an A and like a 92 and above for a B. It was insane. Oh, if you do something really bad, you could lose both. I mean, that makes sense. That's because you're staying in the principal's office all day. You know what? Yeah, yeah. If you did something bad enough to warrant being in the principal's office the whole day, mayhaps having recess is a is a luxury you could not afford. Dang, that's a straight. Yeah, no, it was insane. And the school that I went to did everything from like kindergarten to 8th grade. So like as soon as you were like in 6th grade, they were like, "Yep, you got to get the biggest amount of you, you you either excel or you fall behind, I guess." Hello, Majestic Squid, welcome! With all the cracks in the floor, the character is gonna fall back in. Uh, Unfortunately, not right now. Not in this little animatic, but in future when I continue the story in this location, yes. Uh, yes, someone will definitely fall back in the floor. That is definitely something that would happen. All right. Okay, that's a pretty okay movement, I would say. All right. Doodly-doo. Getting sidetracked and being like, what am I supposed to be working on again? And then I remembered. Alright. Just gonna put the opacity down on the backgrounds real high. Gonna make these ones actually make the backgrounds blue. Make these pink like I did last time. Just to show the difference. And then honestly probably go straight into line art for the character. Because the good thing about this animatic is the character that I am drawing, her name's Xana. She is a lot easier to draw for me. From Dragon Paint, ooh, what's kind of your character's story in this animatic? Or is that spoilers? LOL. So this character, technically my friend's character. Her name, like I said, is Xana. I don't think it's exactly spoilers, but it's kind of funny. It kind of parallels the last little story animatic I did for this series. But basically, she ends up. She's a very sad girl who doesn't believe in herself all that much, and she ends up finding a magical relic that promises her power at a cost, and she takes it. Like the absolute dingus of a bean that she is. Because she doesn't want to be weak anymore, therefore she's like, I should take this, and she does, and she regrets it. Like all good characters do when they make bad decisions. From Spirit Bear, you've had a good day today. Oh, you got you want a free raffle? Woohoo! Heck yeah! The art looks super good, to be honest. It's your profile pic. Yeah, it looks awesome. Congratulations on your winnings. She's strong now. Oh wait. Yes, that relic that asks for a price that won't backfire at all. Not one bit. Exactly. Totally won't lose the loved one or something. Um, she doesn't lose a loved one or anything. I mean, at least not to the relic. But I don't think this is really spoilers. But basically, using the power of the relic makes her tired over time. So like this was an old D&D campaign, so basically it would like increase her exhaustion level. Um to the point where like when it finally backfired, she was at like 5 on like the brink. I know this character has a lot to do with trying to be hyper independent and not wanting to ask others for help. And she's just a small bean, and I love her so much. Can't wait for more of the story to come out when the comic comes out. Yeah, I can't wait to start drawing the comic at some point in time. Hopefully. I mean, that's the plan. Yeah, for a second I didn't realize Spiritberry was here, but honestly the new profile pic looks great. Alright. I'm gonna go here. I gotta remember what outfit this character is wearing. Can she get a redemption arc? Of course. Everyone has to get a redemption arc, you know? I mean, I will say the story is full of characters who make very bad decisions and honestly work very hard to make up for those decisions. From Majestic Squid, so it eats her energy, yeah, pretty much. Especially if she doesn't notice it at first. Sounds like zapping her energy or etc. Sounds fun, for real. Yeah, no, it's definitely it was kind of cool since we actually I think there was a whole like table chart that my DM came up with for like the magic item, which was really fun. Alright, I don't know actually how well trying to do her line art on these ones is gonna be. I think I'm just gonna skip ahead to do line art on other ones that are gonna be easier to do. just for stream's sake. Just because these ones are complicated poses and I don't feel like drawing them right now. Or at least they need a second round of sketching just to figure out position and everything. Stuff like this I could just immediately go into with line art, which would be fun. But yeah, this story is full of wrecks of people that make awful decisions, and I love each and every one of them. Because at least they try. And she definitely has an excuse. She's just a baby. She's like she's still a teenager. She's just a baby. Therefore, it's okay for her to make mistakes and learn from them. We love flawed characters. Dude, flawed characters are the best. If your character has no flaws, do they have any spice? You know? That like that one meme. Like, give me a pizza with extra cheese. Extra cheese coming up. Without the sauce. And without the crust. Like you can't have a good character without having some good character flaws, you know? Spearberry, you said you'd post your Halloween drawings closer in October, but honestly, you're getting impatient. Dude, that's so fair. I mean, I'm super excited to see them. Just saying. But I can also totally get the want to wait a little closer. From Dragon Paint, you're the worst person to ask because I'm pumped for Halloween. It should be a good thing even if you wanted to post them now. Technically Halloween season? It is technically Halloween season. I mean, on the Discord, I started the I made pretty much like a Halloween event where you draw your characters in Halloween costumes. And I mean, should have technically waited for October, but also it's Halloween already, already Halloween. According to the grocery stores anyway. Dude, according to the grocery stores, it's been Halloween since August. All right. You walk into like your local I would say Hobby Lobby, but they don't usually have Halloween decorations anymore, at least the one near me. But like you walk into your local craft store with that whole section of just decorations, and like once it's past July, it's already like autumn leaves, skeletons, pumpkins. Like they're just like, yep, no, everything else be damned. It's Halloween season today. Ooh, you got a commission today? Heck yeah! It's so pretty. Dude, congratulations. I'm glad you really enjoy your commission. Heck yeah. Dragon Paint is... I just dub. Hold up. You just dodged a scam commission? Or... I'm a little confused by the sentence. My bad. Once again, I am semi-illiterate. Dude, there was one time where, speaking of, like, scammed commissions and stuff, I've gotten scammed twice by doing commissions just because I am, a little bit of a numbskull, but not enough of a numbskull for it to actually work. I don't know, I have a whole story I could definitely tell about that. You commissioned them to draw your turtles as kids a few weeks ago, and they finished them as... Aww! Dude, that sounds adorable! You get so many scam commission requests from Insta? Dude, I haven't gotten any recently, which, I mean, kind of sad, because, honestly, I'm always the person who, like, enjoys getting, like, scam stuff and or, like, old Instagram bot messages, like, DM this to blank account. This one just threw you off because I sent it to your email? Oh, geez, that's... Alright, that's scary. If they go directly to your email, that's a little spooky, you know? You actually started drawing 2 pieces of art for a scammer and didn't catch on till after you were so proud of the sketch? Yeah, that was it. It totally would throw you off. Oh, you're gonna get a standee of one of your characters, Spearberry? Dude, that sounds awesome! But, like, speaking of, getting scammed for commissions, so normally, like, how I do commissions is I'll submit the sketch, like, completely for free, and then you pay after you like approve the sketch and whatever. So there was a point in time last year where I had like emergency comms open for a little bit. And oh boy, do scammers love emergency comm posts apparently. And I learned this afterwards. So one thing to definitely like be careful and like look out for is if you're using PayPal and someone asks specifically for both your username and your email address. Because they don't need both. They only need one or the other. If someone asks for both, that is like almost immediately a scam. I, however, did not know that at the time. So I had one person who's like, "Oh, can you draw me a picture of like my son's dog for his birthday?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, totally. I would love to do that. Hello, Casper. Welcome." Talking about being scammed on Instagram for commissions. But basically, this absolute cretin was like, "Yeah, it's my son's birthday," and I'm like, "Okay, cool." And I mean, as a person who does their due diligence, I did like sleuth on their account a little bit, and I'm like, okay, they don't have too many posts, but they have like a decent like follow to follower ratio, and they have pictures of like this guy and his son. So I'm like, okay, cool. Sounds legit. And so I pretty much send the sketch, they approve it, and afterwards, like, sketch has gone through, they approved it and whatever. They asked for both username and email address, which at the point I didn't know that was a scam. And yeah, it's always pet portraits. Everyone's just like, yeah, let me get a pet portrait, and just absolutely scams you. And so basically, this person, I never realized that they were a scam because I like found the email, I read over it, and what they basically did for the email is if you ever receive a PayPal email saying, "Hey, you need your customer to pay you X amount of money in order to upgrade your account to a business account, then you can send it back," that's a scam. 100% a scam. I didn't know that, and because at the time I was doing emergency comms, I was making a decent amount of stuff because a lot of people were very helpful, and I'm very thankful for that. But at that point in time, I didn't know that was a scam. So I received this weird email. I'm just like, well, he sent his payment. It'll go through at some point in time because I'm at least getting a steady stream of people. And then after that, I was like, it's so weird that this guy keeps pressuring me to check my email to see if the payment went through and asking me for confirmation. And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. So not even like a day later, I get email from another person, or not an email, another DM from another person. And they're like, hey, can you draw like me and my son for something or another? Hello, I forgot, dude, welcome. And basically, it was pretty much like a normal commission. Like, there were a few people who wanted like IRL portraits done, not of just like their pets and stuff, but a few people were like, oh, can you draw me and my husband and whatever. So I did a few of those, so it wasn't like anything out of the norm until like I did the sketch was approved, and it went into doing the payment process. And bro, let me just say, like, I got the same scam email, and at the first time I didn't know it was a scam because I thought it was legit because it's the second time I received this email in a row. So I was like super scared. I was trying to figure it out with this person, and they were like, oh, I have to send you a bunch of money, then you'll send it back to me. And I'm like, no, I'll solve this with PayPal because it's dumb to use a customer to do that. And so this issue's between me and PayPal, and they kept like literally harassing me for a solid 6 days afterwards, like non-stop on Instagram for certain DMs. And I didn't know this at the time. For certain DMs, if you accept them, they'll allow you to call the other person. So this person would like spam call me on Instagram for 6 days, trying to get me to do the thing with them, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. And it got to the point where like they're like, oh, it's fine, you can just pay me back with like Steam gift cards and stuff. And let's just say, apparently I'm too much of a dunce in order to get Steam gift cards that they gave up. But sorry. That's pretty much end of scam story. But yeah, animation is wonderful. You should always try it, just a little bit, even if you don't have much experience with illustration or if you've been solely illustrating to this point. It's always worth to put a little bit of there. Yeah, that's too much. Scammers are the worst. Dude, they're awful. They'll like just completely screw you over, to be honest. Like there was one time where I was sending a package like across states and my mom got one of those fake like UPS scammer text messages. My poor mom, man, she got absolutely goated. Ooh, Casper, you got a bunk bed today? Nice. Dude, bunk beds are the best. Like, having been, like, using, like, bunk beds and or, like, loft beds my entire life, they're the best. Absolutely love them. It's always fun. Especially, I don't know, something about climbing up a ladder just gives me so much serotonin. I think that's just a weird thing that I have. Bunk beds are the best beds. Bro, I always have to tell my mom not to click on scams for real. It's so hard sometimes because unfortunately over the course of time, scams get better and better. And I'd be lying if I said like I haven't been scammed more than 3 times in my life, because I've definitely been scammed more than 3 times in my life. But that's just because I am probably one of the murkier crayons in the box. I wouldn't say I'm like the dullest crayon in the box, but I'm like, I don't know, I'm just like a really dark green crayon. Not like a highlighter yellow, like a really dark green crayon. Bunk beds are so much fun until you fall out of one, which has happened to you. Dude, I have fallen out of so many bunk beds, especially because my childhood bunk bed, me and my brother were roughhousing on the top bunk one day, and we just completely snapped off the side railing. And he refused to sleep up there because he was scared of falling off the bunk bed, so I took the top bunk. And I've fallen off like 3 different times because I just kept rolling. And you know, as you're a child, or at least as I was a child, you slowly accrue like a decent amount of stuffed animals. So it was like bed's 50% stuffed animals, and I would just roll off the bed every other night. Casper, you hate ladders? You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I think I just like ladders because, I don't know, there's something about your feet not being on the ground that, I don't know, gives me oodles of happiness. I feel like getting scammed is a rite of passage for artists, unfortunately. Dude. You know what's a rite of passage for artists that I want to have? I want to be accused of doing AI art. That's an artist rite of passage that I want to have. just because of the principle. I feel like you really made it as an artist when some random person on Twitter makes an expose about you that's like false that you're using AI art. Or at least hopefully false that you're using AI art. From Casper, you fell for free Robux scams when you were younger? Dude, I felt that. I would fall for free Game Pass stuff for like PlayStation. I think I've definitely fallen for a few of those. From Casper, you have a fear of ladders? Ooh. Pull up a ladder and climb it and you'll be out. No, that's absolutely fair. I've been fortunate enough to not fall off a ladder in my time, but man, I have seen some really bad ladder falls. Like there was one time where I had a family member over to try and help like cut down some of the limbs of our tree, and he refused to let me climb into the tree and do it myself, even though it was my chainsaw. But like he's like, no, I'll do it. And so I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm not going to be home, so Mom, can you help this family member make sure you hold the ladder? Guess who forgot to hold the ladder? And absolutely wrecked himself. Just draw some really weird hands and it'll be AI. Yeah, I agree with that, Spearberry. Just draw some weird hands and then AI will, the accusations will just come scrolling in. What am I drawing? Currently, I am working on some of the line art for a character, kind of trailer animatic for a friend's character, Xana. That's kind of what I'm working on. I think there's a little bit more context in the description. I'm not entirely sure. I read the description earlier this week, and I have the memory of a goldfish, so. Hello, Red, welcome! Draw a weird mutilated hand, boom, you're an AI artist. Well, the problem is that I already draw just bad hands. The issue is that I think I haven't gotten the AI drawing accusations yet. Because you see, I do have the weird inconsistencies, but it's just I'm just so bad at rendering. I haven't made it to the anime-esque level of anime art AI. You know? You literally can't draw hands. You would think my art is AI generated for real. I mean, a lot of drawing of hands for me, especially like back in the day when I was learning, was literally tracing or box hands. And I mean, my biggest tip for people who want to try and get better at drawing hands, get really good at drawing like 5 different hand positions and just keep reusing them. Just use them over and over and over again. Spearberry, draw a weird looking background and misshapen eyes, that'll probably do. Yep, you're right. Doing an animatic trailer is a good idea. I might have to steal that. Oh, totally. Can 100% steal it. I don't think I'm like the person who came up with the concept of it either. I was just kind of like, for the first one that I did for Aaron, which was the kind of first one that I did, I was literally just like listening to the Underworld song from the Epic Saga and was like, you know what, screw it, I want to make a character animation or animatic. Do you make comics? Like the title? I want to make comics. I was making comics at some point in time when I was a lot younger. I say a lot younger, but it was only like 3 years ago. But comics soon. Therefore the name. Actually, funny to mention the comic fodder name. One of the big reasons why it's called comic fodder, because I was like, I'm gonna make I'm gonna make comics one day, and the first comic that came to my mind was the one that I'm kind of working on these character trailers for. So yeah, Casper, you should totally plug your art stuff so we can look at your art in all its beautiful glory. This is an artist support art or artist support artist kind of channel, so plug your stuff. Ooh, on the Casper account you're on right now? I'll definitely probably check you out after stream if that's alright. I'd support you if you make a comic. Well, it's gonna happen at some point in time. Then again, I have kind of said that for the past 2, 3 years that I would start this particular comic. But I kind of just got caught in the headspace where I really wanted to, I guess, quote unquote, be good enough to make this comic, because this is something that, like, I put a lot of time and effort thinking about and really enjoying. So I kind of just, like, didn't for the longest time. But I'm finally trying to quell that voice in the back of my head being like, nah, you can wait another 6 years, you know? I'm really trying not to yandere simulator the development and drawing of this comic. And I'm already like 50% way there. Alright, I think I'm gonna draw her ponytail on a separate layer because it's her ponytail's supposed to be like, you know, blowing in the proverbial wind, even though they're inside of inside of a building. So I'm gonna wait on some of her hair to do that on probably a separate animation layer. From Red, you're more of a black and white painter in making comics? Ooh, that's cool. Unfortunately, I'm very bad at looking people up on YouTube, so I wish I could give you. I mean, I know if you're using at least desktop, you could definitely find it by clicking on profile pictures. Full username is Casper on Pause. So, that's it. Oh, my kitty cat has joined me. I have no idea if you can hear her or not. She's meowing quite loudly, but I also have a lot of noise canceling on my whatchamacallit, my mic, so probably cannot hear this very loud cat next to me. Here, kitty, if I lift you up, will you speak into the mic for me? Come here, Lady J. Say hello. Are you just gonna stare at it and try to eat the mic? Say hello, Kiki. Say hello. Yep, no. See, you meow when I let you down, but you won't meow for the mic. Thank you so much for sharing your stuff in chat, Casper. We were not much has really happened when you tapped out Red. Some of us wanted to see Casper's art, so we were asking their username and stuff. Your cat for some reason loves running into your garage. Oh, dude, the other day, our back door has been kind of awful recently, to where sometimes if you don't close it properly, it'll open again. So there was one night where my mom was outside. She came back in, forgot to like slowly close the back door. And later on, she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go pick some stuff up from like a convenience store." Also, Red, if you wanna add, if you're an artist and would like to put down some of your acts and stuff in chat, you're more than welcome to. It's an artist support artist channel, so. But basically, my mom's like, "I'm gonna go get some stuff from the convenience store. Can you check that the cats are still inside? Because I haven't heard either of them." Let me just tell you. Normally, I have my kitty cat Flint. He's an old man. I love him. He's my one and only. But I found him pretty easily, but my other kitty, Lady J, I'm like, oh no, where is she? And it wasn't until like I literally saw her jump back over my backyard fence when I was calling her that she came in, and I was like, oh, cheese and crackers. I don't know why cats sometimes seek freedom. And sometimes don't, because there'll be points in time where we could leave like the front door open, but the back door, apparently for them it's free game. The back door's open and you're just like, oh, I gotta explore. I gotta be free. Oh yeah, Spirit Fairy's currently working on a really cool comic. It's called Cartoons from Hell. You can find it on Tumblr. It's awesome. You're making a comic, so you're searching for inspiration? Nice. Alright, her shoulders were a little too broad. I gotta remember, this little girl is a baby. I mean, she's not like a baby. She's like 17, but like, you know, she's a baby. I gotta remember how her outfit looks. Alright, I'm gonna have to pull up a reference photo. I have no idea. Oh yeah, Red, is your comic posted or not? Or if it is posted, we'd love to definitely check it out. But if it's not, that's perfectly fine. Oh yeah, I forgot dude's also on Insta. When you have to scroll really far through your folders in order to try find the small snippets of a reference image because you don't have one saved on hand. Alright, that's gonna take a little too long searching. I gotta really organize my files again. If I remember correctly, she has... And then baggy sleeves. With little folds in them, if I remember correctly. You want to post to your YouTube account, but you don't really know what to post? To be honest, I mean, you could honestly post anything. Like, anything on the internet technically has a niche. Therefore, you could literally post anything. Here we go. Her shirt's something like this, with a middle thing in there. Two seams. No, I don't think there's seams there. I'm back. The government is trying to get you with your internet. Oh no! From Dragon Paint, you can always do speed paint through memes. Yeah, you could totally do that. I mean, I know when I was first posting stuff on YouTube, or at least like inspired to post stuff on YouTube, was definitely a lot of like animation memes and stuff. And I know a lot of people do like long-term speed paints and stuff. From Ally Hair, at some point you want to try posting on YouTube as well? Heck yeah! I'll absolutely try and check everyone's stuff out. If and when you guys start posting, so. Get the government anarchy. Man, we already started a revolution and it's like only an hour into stream. I mean, but then again, I totally get the internet issues. There are so many times where like I'm trying to play like my favorite game with my friends, and there's been points in time where my internet will like cut out like every few minutes, to where like I'll join a lobby with them and then immediately be kicked out. So honestly, viva la revolution! From Dragon Paint, you're in the Warriors community, so sometimes MAPs are just big fan animated projects if you ever want to try that. Yeah, those are always really cool. It would be so much fun to do a fan animated or like a community animated thing. That would be fun. Ooh, you have an unboxing video planned? Dude, that'd be dope. You have so many ideas for animatics, it's not even funny. Dude, I felt that. I have so many of them that, like, I really want to get around to a lot of them, but some of them need context. And I'm like, gosh darn it. If only I'd started the thing I wanted to do, like, I don't know, maybe a year or two ago, and context would already be there. Yeah, multiple animator project. That's what Maps is. Oh no, the power is just out. Oh no! Dude, that's the worst. I'm so sorry, Red. Hopefully it's either a breaker or it's just, I don't know. Hopefully it's like not down for a long time. I know in the recent area that I'm in, we had apparently the wind knocked out like a huge power manufacturer, and we were without power for like a solid like 7 hours. So I really hope it's nothing big like that. I hope it comes back on. From Spiritberry, you like the warrior cat maps, but you really can't animate, at least not. Well, you see, Spiritberry, it's not about animating well. It's about one, having fun, and two, even if you quote unquote can't animate well now, the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. So there's no point to be like, well, I shouldn't do it because I can't really animate that well. Because the more you work at it, the more, I guess, cringy stuff that you make over time, or at least this is my philosophy, the more cringy stuff you make over time, the better and less cringy it'll get over the course of learning. I guess, if that makes any sense. So even if you're scared to start something, I feel like it's always worth it to do, just for a learning experience, even if you don't know if you'll be exactly the best at it. Because sometimes, even if you look at people who have like really big presences here on YouTube and everything, they all start somewhere. Especially if you look back at like the old animation meme era, or like one of my favorite people to look back at, who's probably one of my favorite animators, is Saddest here on YouTube. They did a lot of Dream SMP stuff, where you can look back on some of their old animations and everything versus their new ones, and it's really inspiring. From Spearberry, your animations right now is traditional stop motion. Dude, that would be so cool to have like a traditional stop motion piece in a multiple animators project. Like, I feel like that would be super cool. From Ally Heart, you're gonna force yourself to start one of your OC comics when you're done with your fan comic? Heck yeah! I mean, I have an idea for like a T-shirt for like artists where instead of inspiration it's spite. So I absolutely 100% think you should totally try and start your own OC comic, even if you have to force yourself. From Dragon Paint, yeah, they're low key and you don't have to animate for them. They're mostly just fun practice. Exactly. I'm actually part of a multi-animator project currently. I haven't really said anything about this because I haven't really worked on it much, I will say. But someone's reanimating, I think it's an episode from Wander Over Yonder, and I have like one or two segments in there, so that's fun. From I Forgot, dude, stop motion is cool. Yes, stop motion is very cool. From Alihart, you can't leave your stories in your head forever, you will do it. Absolutely. From Red, what are your thoughts on webcomics that are dark and references Greek mythology? That sounds like a vibe. The other stream, all of us were talking about literally just gushing about Epic the Musical. So I feel like dark Greek mythology-esque kind of comic would definitely hit a lot of people's interest, especially here. From Spiritberry, only problem is the audio sync with stop motion. You can't figure out how to fix that. That's completely fair. Well, it depends on what do you usually shoot your stop motion in? Like, what frames per second do you usually shoot your stop motion in? Because the normal stuff is 24 frames per second, because that's just normal for cinematics. And a lot of audio, especially if it's digital audio, would be 30 frames per second for digital audio. And unless the program that you are attaching the two together changes the pretty much the timing of the audio, if it doesn't do that automatically, it will be a little off tune, I guess. Oh wait, I forgot. I almost didn't give her little face details. You always gotta give them little face details. Here we go. I cannot not give characters little 2-line blush. It's absolutely awesome. Which one am I a part of? I would have to double check. It's been a while since I've seen the Discord server. From Red Hee Hee Peanut Butter. What is the name of what is the name of one? Oh, what exactly are you talking about, Dragon Paint? Are you talking about the comic that Red was referencing? I'm a little distracted, so I apologize if I'm not like totally on tune. Alright. Alright. Also, don't judge my anatomy too hard for any of these. I'm kind of just loosely following the laws of anatomy. Mostly because I am not refining my sketches and I'm just going straight in. From Spirit Break, you have one stop motion animation on your account right now, and I don't remember how I was able to get the audio to sync. Oh, geez. I mean, I know when I was in Kulig, one of the programs that they suggested for stop motion, especially for audio syncing and everything, was Dragon Frame. I don't know how much Dragon Frame is, but maybe getting a specific program would help with audio sync. Because most of the time, whenever I've done stop motion stuff, which I don't think I've ever shared any of my stop motion stuff, but anytime that I've done stop motion stuff, I like take the pictures individually, keep them on my camera roll, and then I'd go into like Premiere Pro and individually line stuff up, which took like hours, so I do not recommend that. Ooh, Red was reading Watchmen. That was the comic that you were talking about. Ooh. Alright, I gotta remember how to draw a hand at this angle. Oh yeah, that's definitely a hand. Oh geez. Okay, this is that. You know what, that works. That's a hand. Now let's see if I can actually repeat that on the other side. Listen, one of these hands is not like the others, but that is okay. Sometimes your art just needs to be sisters and not twins. Oh no, the movie adaptation of Watchmen was bad. Oh. I mean, a lot of movie adaptations aren't always the best, especially of like comics and stuff. I think it's the exception that adaptations are good and not the rule. Alright, I gotta erase this lower part. Ain't looking right. Maybe I should go in just with a second round of just, fixing stuff up just to make sure everything is aligned. Oh, they kind of flatten the characters into just being badass and not being flawed. I literally did mention earlier on this stream that flawed characters are the best characters. Therefore, how dare they? Oh man. You know what, we're just gonna call that good. Is it actually good? Not particularly, but that's okay. That's what I get for not doing a secondary preliminary round of sketching. That unboxing video that you're gonna do is gonna be for the Spirit plushie? Yo. That's actually gonna be a really hype video, to be honest. I agree with Dragon Paint. That sounds really cute. Sorry I'm a little quiet. I'm just tryharding, just a slight bit. Question, trying to make a playlist for a friend visiting Colorado. Do you know any Colorado songs? Man, what's that one, like, American classic song with, like, where it has, like, Purple Mountain Majesties or something? I can't remember the name of that song, but apparently, allegedly, at least I've been told that song was written in Colorado. Therefore, it would be technically a Colorado song. That or like Rocky Mountain High? Maybe? I don't know. Unfortunately, I do not know that artist, Red. But speaking of other songs, I don't know, maybe this is just a silly one. Just to put it in there. But maybe Eric Cartman's rendition of Poker Face. That could be considered another Colorado song, I guess. I've been born and raised in the Mile High State my entire life, yet I have no idea what would be constituted as a Colorado song. Yeah, sorry, Red. I'm honestly a little bit of a kind of shut-in online. I don't really outreach to a lot of people, nor do I know a lot of people in the same like art scene, unfortunately. So, or Sweet Caroline. I mean, isn't Sweet Caroline for Carolina? Alright, I'm not in love with this pose, but that's okay. Once again, I'm gonna erase her ponytail because I want to make it move, therefore I am going to put it on a separate layer. Alright. A little flip of the canvas. Things are off, but they're not awful, you know? Oh! The painter in the 90s. No, unfortunately not. I guess that's a little apparent by by what I said. But yeah, sorry, I'm like I said, definitely not the brightest crayon in the box. Oh, bye! I forgot, dude. I hope you. Oh wait, bye 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 is such a good song. I was like, oh, I thought you were leaving. I was so confused. I was. Man, I'm just embarrassing myself. We're just gonna leave this drawing as is. If I fix it, I fix it. If not, it's only one of like several drawings. From Spirit Brain, eventually you're gonna get a shirt with my drawing of Vix in it. Aww, that would be absolutely cute. You'll definitely have to send me a picture of it if you ever do. Oh yeah, since there are a few more people here, if anyone is interested in kind of joining for 1K special here on YouTube, I'm gonna do a like a Gartic phone stream, and then afterwards I have these little frog guys. I'm gonna see how close we can get to 1,000 before the stream crashes. If anyone's interested on joining, I'm kind of trying to think of what day of the week to do it on. Already know it's probably not going to be on a Monday or a Friday, but if anyone else has any input to put on that, totally put it down in the comments. From Dragon Paint Dude, I just saw Insync earlier this summer. Oh, jeez. Vixen is one of Spiritberry's characters. They were talking about the comic that they're doing earlier on. It's Cartoons from Hell. And Vixen's one of their characters where I was doing art fight drawings and I was doing a revenge on them. And you're doing the 1,000 frogs? I'm gonna see how close we can get to 1,000 frogs. Alright, I don't know if we can do 1,000 frogs before, like, my computer sets itself on fire out of pure agony, but I definitely want to at least see how close we can get to 1,000 frogs. How I will count it? I don't know, because the program that I'm using for these little guys is a Shimiji program, and it's a pretty simple and old program, so there's not much about it online. So like I'll have to, would I like ever try and like search up if there's a way to tell how many instances are open on your laptop or stuff like that, it always just, you know, doesn't come up with anything, unfortunately. But I will definitely count them, even if it is just literally using tally marks. But I definitely want to do the 1,000 frogs, just because I find that very silly. Yeah, Gartic Phone. I mean, I always enjoy playing Gartic Phone. I always find it a bunch of fun. I'm gonna skip past some of these drawings just because I'm gonna need to do a secondary round just so I can understand the pose a little bit more before I go straight into line art. I used to be really good at just like balls to the wall, just going straight into line art after I had something really sketchy, but from Spiritberry, what day will the stream be? I have no idea. That's why I was kind of putting it out there and asking what would be a good day to do it, because I normally do stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So it would either be like next Tuesday or someday this weekend, probably. I'm not 100% sure when it would be. That's why I was kind of asking opinions for days. Never played Gartic Phone before. It's definitely a lot of fun. I will have to say, it's like Pictionary and telephone at the same time, where you get a prompt, you try and draw it, and someone tries to guess what that prompt is. It's awesome. Weekend, because work for school, that's totally fair. Weekend would be good. Weekend probably. Okay. Then weekend wise, would it be better Saturday or Sunday? Because I feel like Sunday is less of a weekend day because you have Monday afterwards and some people have to get up early. So if the stream runs late, then that wouldn't be fair. So probably Sunday? I think Sunday would probably be the best. Or Saturday, not Sunday. It's Saturday. Alright, her eyes are just slightly off. I don't know if you guys could see that. Her nose is over here and her one eye is just like all the way over here. Whoops. There we go. Maybe I should have kept it like that so I could definitely get the AI art allegations. That would be funny. She's so adorable. Oh, thank you, thank you. I feel like I need to turn my stabilization down just slightly. Just because I'm like fighting the smoothness of the lines. Here we go. One thing that always like messes me up about drawing this particular character is her glasses. Glasses are hard, man. I mean, thankfully, she has like the most easiest pair of glasses to draw. Oh, hello, Ally. Oh, all right, heading to bed, Ally Heart. Thank you so much for joining stream. I hope you have a great day tomorrow. I don't know, but as a glasses wearer, I find it absolutely awful how hard they are to draw. Like, I don't think I've even drawn, like, a single straight pair of glasses in my entire career, you know? Glasses are... yeah, glasses are hard. If this one line would undo itself, thank you. Definitely hard trying to get like the same size and everything. Of like lenses. You know what? See, this side looks great. This side I feel like is a little too big. Alright. I hope Red's doing alright. I hope the government has given back their electricity. That's always the worst when like your power goes out, especially when you're trying to do something. There we go. There's a decent amount of frogs accumulating on my second monitor, I will have to say. I'm definitely feeling the frog lag thus far. I mean, another fun thing to do, probably for the 1K special, would be making a graph chart of like the last few streams or the last like recent streams and how many frogs there's been, because I feel like that would be fun to just like start a spreadsheet for. I think I've mentioned this before, but I have half a mind to do it. Before just, casually remembering. Yeah, Ally Heart, is there something that you forgot to say? Oh wait, Ally Heart, aren't you the Frog TM still? I'm pretty sure you still are. Oh, you can go to bed before you give your guess for the frogs? 72? Ooh, 72 frogs? We'll see. That's definitely a good guess. I will hopefully let you know if you were right or wrong next time. From Spiritberry, you want to make a new character. And just want to make it as colorful and random as you can. Have it not make any sense. Dude, go for it. When you say that, I always, what comes to mind is kind of like Zooble from The Amazing Digital Circus. With like a bunch of different colors and patterns. Also, Ally, I will definitely inform you if you're the Frog TM next stream. Alrighty. I will say, it's definitely fun to draw just straight cut rings. Especially for this character. Do y'all have any, like, particular aspects or something that's, like, your favorite to draw for, like, a specific character? Because mine are probably always, like, the fringe or the bangs that people have. I think those are always my favorite. It's always fun to make them unique, you know? Because I've always been, like, inspired, especially, like, hair-wise, by a lot of Western cartoons, because they always have, like, really fun, recognizable character traits, especially for their hair. So, from Spiritberry, a lot of your characters don't make any sense, but you like it that way? I mean, sometimes that is the best. You're in a 2D medium. Therefore, anything is possible. I think that was one of my favorite, like, pieces of advice ever for, like, animation classes, is that because you are creating something that couldn't exist in the real world, why would you make it resemble the real world? Because it could be anything. From I forgot, dude, eyebrows. Ooh, eyebrows are fun. Eyebrows are always fun because they have so much, like, expression. I always love that's definitely a good I second that notion. I mean, mine would definitely have to be noses as well, like character bangs and noses, because definitely had like probably 1 or 2 streams gushing about noses. Yeah, dragon paint noses are fun. Noses are the best. You like to draw tails and paws? Your paws are always so cute, Spiritberry. I think that's definitely probably one of my favorite things about your style are like the squishy paws. Yeah, toe beans are the best. I agree, Spiritberry. Or not Spiritberry. I agree, Dragon Paint. Whenever I get the opportunity to draw like toe beans, I'm always a happy person. I will definitely say that. How dare I choose to draw humanoid people when I could draw kitty cats with toe beans? Here we go. I know, one thing I definitely realized that I draw for a lot of characters in general is like folded over collars. I don't know if that's like a common thing for a lot of people to draw, but I feel like folded over collars is like, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's like one of my favorite things to draw, but it's something I draw very often. I've not gotten out of the habit of like not doing that yet. I think I just need to be more creative about characters' collars for their t-shirts. Alrighty. I'm gonna draw her hand. Just going off vibes for the hand. Don't at me if this looks bad. Just going off vibes. There we go. I'm gonna do so for this one and like the next two positions, there's the hand that Xana's character is reaching out with, touching pretty much like this reflective surface. And then she has like, at least in this first one, since it's a reflection, she has the hand reaching like back out. From I Forgot, dude. I mean, you can't go wrong with a good old dress shirt collar. Exactly. And I mean, there's different types of dress shirt collars, so it's not technically the same one. You could have a rounded one. You could have a popped collar, you know? For Spiritberry, for some reason, I always have a huge urge to cover my character's necks with something. Either like a huge collar or scarf or something. Oh, dude, necks are weird. Necks are awful. If you look at necks up close. Absolutely can, like, you know, who needs a neck? Or maybe their necks are just always cold. That's why they always have like a collar, scarf. I know a lot of artists do turtlenecks a decent amount of time. I would be I would be lying if I said I was not one of those artists that definitely like put turtlenecks on a bunch of characters. Oh, all good Dragon Paint. Thank you so much for joining and chatting. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Also, the drawing is cool. Oh, thank you. Have a great night. Always lovely for you to be in chat. I think some of these lines, I'm not going to really clean them up if I like double them up. Just for time's sake. There you go. That's not bad. That's not bad. I definitely will say I might be heading off here soon. Just because, I feel like I'm, like, one, getting a little quiet in general, and then two, I feel like I'm, like, I don't know, I'm cold and tired a little bit, so. You're gonna have to go too, Spirit Berry? No, that's perfectly fine. Have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping in chat. It was wonderful to have you. Alright. Yeah, I feel like I cut off her chin just a little too early. She needs a little bit more of a jaw. There we go. Alrighty. I'm probably gonna last like, I don't know. I think I might probably might probably end here pretty shortly. Probably gonna put the animatic on in the background, and then as this is going on in the background, do some frog count. If anyone's still up in chat, frog count is pretty much where I go around counting these little guys. And then whoever is the closest to the winner of frog count gets the title of Frog TM, like frog trademark. So yeah. Gonna finish up this drawing here, hide some layers, and then probably do frog count. I will say drawing this ponytail is also another very fun thing for this character. Flowy ponytails, you can never go wrong with them. Let's add just one strand off there. Give her hair just a little bit more movement than just like a single tube. Her hair is not a sock, it is hair, therefore it can split. Here we go. There we go. I think that's overall pretty good. Let me... Yeah, I'd say that's a decent amount. A decent drawing right there. Especially for not having a secondary undersketch. I will pat myself on the back for that one. Alright, this one... I did not complete, so I'm going to undo the color drivers for these ones. Make sure their opacity is up. I'm gonna keep the opacity low for that one. And then where I need to, I will just... I mean, I don't think I super duper need to hide the sketches in the background. I think they're okay for right now. But, so I'm gonna put this playing in the background while I do some frog count. There will be no sound, unfortunately. But, as it says down here, the song is Down by the Garden by Winx. Absolutely lovely song. You should definitely check it out. They actually made this song for, I believe, a collaboration with their friend for a series called Cardinal Garden. So, also recommend you check that out because they have like a really cool animated trailer for it. Alright. This is just gonna be playing in the background. And I'll count some frogs. Alright. Whoops, hold up. Alright. So, currently on screen we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, whoops, that one went flying. Oh, whoops, hold up. It's broken! I forgot, I need to add a thing behind here so it doesn't continue. There we go. Should play through now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, whoops. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh yeah, there are flashing lights, so please be aware of that. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, there we go, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Give me one moment. Got 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. Hello, Ray Ray. 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76 frogs in total. From Ray Ray, I've never seen your video before. Oh, this looks amazing. Thank you. This is kind of like the tail end of the live stream. Kind of just playing the animatic that I have so far in the background. Sorry to catch you right here at the end, though. But thank you so much for the compliments. Um, Probably gonna hop off of stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day and or night. Make sure you drink some water. Make sure you drink some water. Make sure you touch some grass, and most importantly, make sure you stretch. Regularly, you just started a YouTube channel. Congratulations! I hope the YouTube algorithm is nice, and I hope you get a lot of viewers.